thank everyone for coming this weekend, first of all. I work in this office, so for me to come to the office on a weekend and actually enjoy it is like an amazing very inspiring. I was like, why did I volunteer to come to my office on a weekend? But then I got to spend time with you guys and see you go from hearing a mysterious plop sound to coming up with all these amazing insights, so bravo to you. I think just a couple of takeaways as you guys were going through this and also just my observations throughout the weekend. One of my favorite parts of my job, as I told you guys on Friday, and what you all had the chance to do, is just getting outside the office and away from the computer and actually getting into the consumer shoes on your own. And I just think it's so powerful. So I hope that from the brief amount of time that you guys had and how much rich feedback and insights that you got from those little tidbits of conversation, I hope that you can continue to bring that into your work all the time. I know that it's so easy to get a topic or a project and just sit behind and research on Google, but just like those 10 minutes that you can spend walking outside can yield so much opportunity and just keep your mind fresh. So I hope that you guys continue to do that. As far as presenting the cases today, everyone did a really, really awesome job bringing it to life. I can't believe how much it transformed over the last 24 hours. I think that what was really powerful was when people presented a really strong use case up front, it really helped me kind of get into those consumer shoes and understand like, oh, okay, if I'm older, why would I need this? Or if I just went through a breakup, like I feel like I'm there and can be inspired to use what you guys have come up with. So I would continue to push on that going forward in all your presentations that you do. A few of the things that stood out to me across different solutions that were really strong, I loved how many people kind of brought the design jam mindset in and thought about co-creation opportunities within their solutions. I think that offers people or users a really great opportunity to feel ownership over something and stay invested in it over time. So by integrating ways for them to be part of whatever your solution is, it really makes it feel like their own and feel personalized. I also love that you guys thought about so many different ways in which people can connect with one another. From everything like the visual signal of having that color band around the coffee cup, there's just different ways that you can help people connect with one another that doesn't require them to put out a lot of effort, and I think it's cool to harness some of the data that we have and push it back out at people. And then lastly, just thinking about ongoing engagement over time with a lot of your solutions, especially just thinking about some of the projects that I work with and how to make the most impact in the business world. It's really important to think about moving from those one-time engagements to ways that you can create a business model and keep people coming back and re-engaging over time. So I loved, like, you know, rather than sending the box back that team and have you send it to a friend, or just thinking about subscription models and things like that. I think that those are really great elements to bring in what you guys come up with in the future. So thanks for sharing your weekend with me.
I don't have nearly as many exciting things. Just a couple small bits. As you are going out and doing documentation, or going out and doing research, if you can do documentation as well and bring that back and be able to kind of show us who you talked to and what you saw, that goes a long way to helping us imagine what it's like to be in that position. The second thing that I've been thinking about a little bit as you guys have been showing these pieces that bring together a lot of different parts is to think about the aesthetics of curation. And so if you're, you know, for example, sending out boxes and they contain jump ropes, are jump ropes on brand, but the hula hoops are not on brand? You know, like how do you think about all the different parts that come together and how those things kind of create a cohesive message? And then lastly, one thing that's really common in service design that I didn't hear quite as much about in the presentations today is the idea that there's a front stage and a backstage. And so anytime there's like an action that's happening for the user, there's probably also something that had to happen behind the scenes for that to be possible. And so as you're presenting in a format like this, it's really helpful to make sure that we understand that you're thinking about what's making all of these actions possible. But yeah, this is a really fantastic jam. I've seen a bunch of them now. This is great work, and it's cool to see you guys getting into the role play and kind of of making these things come alive. So well done, congratulations.